Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another vlog. Long time no see, guys. So let me reintroduce myself to those of you who are new. If you are new, welcome. My name is Mallory Louise, and I vlog content about my job as a commercial underwriter in the insurance industry. I also vlog, just the ins and outs of being a wife, being a mother. And so that is what my channel consists of. I have 3 daughters and 1 daughter on the way. So I'm about to be a mama of 4, y'all. 4 girls. To all my returning subscribers, thank you so much for sticking it out with me. Y'all, a girl has been tired, okay? I'm pregnant. I'm 35 years old and pregnant, okay? Granted, women are having babies older now, but this is just doing a little something different to me, okay? I don't know if I've told you guys in previous vlog, but I have this new car tripod thing that I'm trying to figure out, and it's hooked to my board some type of way. I don't know if I like it or not, because I don't like the phone right in front of me, but that's why I'm not looking directly at you guys, because I'm driving. I'm gonna have to figure this whole situation out. But I am headed into work. It is an office day. Just got Poem off to the bus stop. She has early release today and tomorrow. Tomorrow is her last day of school. My baby is done with kindergarten. Y'all, so let me catch y'all up really quick, because we've been gone for what? Has it been a month yet? I don't know if it's necessarily been a month, but we've been gone for a bit off of these YouTube streets. I don't know if I'm slanted, but if I am, please forgive me, y'all. I think I am. It's okay, though. Let's see what's been going on. Your girl has just been working. I have been caught up for a good, I want to say 3-4 weeks now. So I'm at a place where I'm not just overwhelmed and swamped, which is a great thing, because you guys know here pretty shortly we're going to be hiring a contract underwriter to take over my lines of business while I am on maternity leave. I am taking the full 12 weeks. Sorry for the girl, guys. The sun is coming up. So yeah, I'm at a good pace at work, getting things done that need to be done, and it feels so great. It feels so great. Like, oh, I love it. A lot has been going on with Poem. She got baptized a few weeks ago, y'all. She's done with kindergarten. She had a little kindergarten performance. What else? She had her recital performance. So it's just, this month has been a lot about Poem. In the end of April, just getting her stuff done and out the way. Palace has a birthday coming up in July. So that'll probably be the next thing that we prepare for. God, this tripod sucks. And y'all, so my doctor did tell me that they are going to induce me at 38 weeks. So that actually is going to put my due date like around July 26th. My original due date is August 9th, but if they take the baby at 38 weeks, that'll put me at July 26th. And Palace's birthday is July 20th, so it looks like I'm going to have 2 July babies in close proximity. So yeah, that's what has been going on. I'm going to see y'all in the office, because this little tripod keeps going down for some reason, so I need to figure it out. I don't like it. I made my decision. I don't like this little tripod, so now I have to try again. I got this from TikTok Shop. So I'm sure I'm slanted, I'm slided, I'm everything, y'all, and I'm sorry about it. I will see y'all in a little bit. To make my breakfast. I just bought a breakfast bowl from home, trying to save some money. Yeah, I'll be paying $5 for these sandwiches here, so got some of these. My first time having it, so I'm gonna just heat it up, get some coffee, and get back to work. Well, y'all, Posey has officially become my wild child. Posey, can I have that, please? Can I have that, please? Cozy, can I have that? Thank you. What's the bad news? What's the bad news? What is that? How'd that happen?
I don't know. I was going too fast.
What is that? So you can what? Go up and down? But you don't need it to ride, right? Like you can still ride.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Daddy gonna have to fix it.
But Mommy, can you hold it?
Yeah. Or put it in your pocket.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what pockets for.
I forgot how to pump.
Palace, come on. Girl, turn back around. Yeah, we done walked all the way to the end of the block in somebody else's cul-de-sac. Hey guys, it's the next day, Wednesday. I'm in the office again. Sorry about the abrupt end of yesterday. But yeah, let's get to work. Hey guys, it is the next day. I'm so sorry these vlogs are like swimming into each other with really nothing nothing to it from the previous day, but today I hope to get some footage and talk to y'all and do a day in the life while I'm working from home today. It is Thursday. I am in the kitchen getting my coffee. It is 7:24 in the morning. I've already started up my laptop. I got up, got dressed, put my hair back in my ponytail, and just kind of got a little bit put together. That's the coffee in the background you hear. Got a little bit put together so that I can feel productive today, y'all. Poem's last day of school was yesterday, so I have all three of the girls at home with me today. Dre has to work at 8, so we have a long day ahead. I already prayed and asked God for patience today and just to balance out my day in a way that makes sense, that won't get me flustered and all of that. So the coffee of the day today is Seattle's Best. It's the Portside blend. It's a medium roast. And the only reason why I got this is because it was on a clearance sale at Kroger. And I like to try new coffee, and it's okay, but I need some coffee this morning. So like I said, y'all, I have my work cut out for me today. There is a June renewal that needs to be put into the new system that I already had quoted out. I created the shell and everything. I just needed our operations team to add all 159 locations. And she started to do that and ran into an error yesterday, and we had to decline the quote and requote it all over again. So I didn't get to it yesterday, so I'm going to do that today and then release her to go ahead and add the locations. I recently just issued a new business general liability commercial policy in our surplus lines for California. And with those type of policies, I have to literally create the policy documents, meaning put all the forms together, and that is a little bit time consuming, so I need to do that. I think I'm gonna do those two things this morning, and then I need to do a couple of June renewals. I'm trying to do that daily just so I can get that done, because y'all know we be having to pause things because of system errors. So for like a good 2 weeks, we could not touch some of the June renewals because the forms weren't printing. And then we didn't even get an email that they were corrected now. I was just like, let me go in here and check and see if I can issue one, and I could. And I said, I could have had this out. So I need to do a few renewals, and then I just need to continue to try and keep up a good pace with staying caught up. Y'all, do y'all know they told me yesterday that they are not going to hire a temp while I'm gone to take over my lines of business? We'll talk about it when we get in the office. So it's 7:35, and guess who's awake? Good morning, pose. I haven't even started yet. Oh, I hear Palace in the background. Hi, Pal. And when I came in my workroom today, guess who was in the workroom? Poem. She's still asleep. I'm like, girl, why is your head going on your bed? Yeah, it's began already. So it looks like everyone's getting up right now. And I, like, again, all I've done so far was just fired up my laptop, brought up all my software applications, all of that. And I was gonna start my to-do list for today, but this one woke up and was calling mama. So Dre went to get her. And yeah, so in a minute I'm gonna have to get up and probably not get up, but in a minute I'm probably gonna have to stop and get some breakfast. But for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and do my to-do list. Guys, the to-do list has been helping me tremendously keep on track and stay the course so that I get to all different things I need to get to. So I'm not spending too long on like tasks or too long on new business or too long on renewals. I can kind of spread the time around so that I can get more things done than not. So I've been doing this for the last few months, and I've noticed when I don't do it, I kind of get off track. So today is May 23rd. Yeah. It's cool. I'm not gonna let him
Alice, y'all don't mess up this house. You understand?
Yeah, we had the cleaning lady come a couple days ago, so we've been trying to keep it clean.
Eat snacks and food at your table. Do not walk around this house eating food. You understand me? You're gonna have bugs everywhere.
I'm gonna make sure they can't. I'm gonna sit down there when they eat. I'm gonna just bring this part and work from there. Yeah, we had the cleaning lady come. Thank God, because the house was in disarray, and she's reset it, and we've been trying to keep it clean because that helps a lot. Like just with like your mental and your attitude, and just having a nice clean house when you walk home in the house is really nice. So yeah, so let me make this to-do list. So like I said, we need to do that manual policy. So let's see, it's 7:38 right now. I'm gonna start my time for 8 o'clock, even though I'm starting before 8 o'clock. I just like to work in hour increments. So let's see, 8 to 9. No, we're not doing that for an hour. So 8 to 8:30. We're gonna do our manual PSIC policy. PSIC policy. Goodness, I cannot. Did somebody poop? Okay, so let's do 8:30 to 9. We will do the Wisconsin renewal. That's the main state it's in. What'd you say? Okay, thank you. We're who? Alice?
Good day kisses. They gotta go.
Okay, bye-bye. Have a good day.
Give me a kiss, brother.
You still tired?
Kiss. Come on.
So, of course, he may veer away from his schedule a little bit because I'm going to have to stop for them and things of that nature. And then 9 to 10, we're going to do renewals. 10 to 11, we're going to do emails. 11 to 12, I'm just going to say tasks/emails. Okay. And then from 12 to 1, we're taking lunch. Y'all, I have been trying to be mindful with stopping an hour and actually taking my lunch breaks. So that's what I'm going to do. And then from 1 to 3, because I'm off at 3, I'm just going to do tasks/emails again. So go back and forth. So that's my to-do list. Right now it's 7:41. Like I said, I started my to-do list for 8. So, of course, I'm going to start now. I just like, starting in hour increments. And I think right now what I'm going to do is just start adding forms until these kids get a little fussy and say, I'm hungry. Actually, before that, I need to change diapers and sit people on the potty. Palace, stop pulling her leg like that. Why? Because it hurts her, and I said so. All right, so let me do that, and then by then, it won't take me until 8 to do that, but I can get started. So, all right, y'all coming with me through this day, y'all. pray for your girl, y'all.
How long has that tablet been charged?
Not even 10 minutes. I just put it up here so it can't charge. Hi, he love you. Okay. So she ain't had no apple juice. She ain't had no breakfast yet, and y'all want a hug.
Hey.
That's what she told me to.
I spied my eyes shopping. White.
White?
Yeah. The house.
Oh, okay. You girls want to say good morning?
Dress.
You say good morning to the vlog?
Good morning, vlog.
Good morning, vlog.
Good morning, vlog.
So everyone's woke now. I just utilized that time to make the bed, and they're a little occupied now, so I'm gonna try and get a few forms put in real quick, and then I'm gonna have to stop and make them breakfast. All right, guys, so I'm making the girls oatmeal for breakfast. I just put a little bit of butter, a little bit of sugar, and a little bit of cinnamon in it. That's gonna be their breakfast this morning. And then I am going to make me one of those breakfast bowls that I debuted earlier in the vlog. What? What? Okay. And then we have some grapes here that I've been giving Posey. Poon, you don't really like the grapes, do you, Poon? You have the cotton candy grapes? I don't kind of like it either. Let me taste and make sure it's sweet enough. That's good, Poon. Okay. Yeah. A little bit. I cleaned it up. You swimming?
Yeah.
Alright, we got the next bowl. And then I'm gonna put the last one in. So it's 8:47 right now. I was able to do some of the manual forms and get the detailed part done where like I have to type in all the coverage on the declaration page and all of that. I was able to get that part done, so the last part is simple. It's just adding forms. Some of the forms I need to put the policy number on, some of them I don't. What's wrong? Mommy coming. I'm coming. Here, let me give you a couple grapes. So yeah, that last part is easy. And like I said, I'm trying to stick to the schedule. So I had that from 8 to 8:30. So I stopped at 8:30, came down. I'm getting them breakfast now. They'll sit and eat breakfast well, I'll have to feed Palace. I'm sorry, I'll have to feed Posey her oatmeal because I do not want that to get everywhere. And then after that, I'll start the Wisconsin renewal I need to start. So we're a little bit behind time because like I said, I have to stop here and there, but still pretty good. I didn't want to go over 8:30 with doing that manual policy because I'm trying to stick to the schedule as much as possible. So I'm only allotting myself the time I gave myself. And then towards the end of the day, between that 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. mark, I'll either maybe go back to it, the manual policy, or I'll do that, finish it tomorrow. The policy is not effective till 6/1, so I sent them a binder, you know, showing the policy number, coverage, and premium, so that'll hold them over until I'm done with the manual policy. Okay, everyone has eaten. It's 9:12. Everyone has eaten. Now it's time for mommy to make her breakfast. This is what I was talking about, y'all. It is so good. Just add a little salt and pepper and mix it up. It is so good. So I'm about to heat this up, take it upstairs, and then start to work. Hey guys, so it is a little bit after noon. I stopped to take my break for lunch. The girls are upstairs in my bed watching a movie. And so I'm probably gonna make them lunch in about 30 minutes before I go back to work, if they're awake. But guys, so this is our little strawberry patch. Dre got this for the girls and they are growing some strawberries. So between him and I, we make sure that they're watered. But yeah, we're getting some blooms, and we're not experts when it comes to like plants and flowers. But as you can see here, we have a strawberry starting. That one looks good. We have one here too. And then this is the first one ever that came up, but this one doesn't look to be doing pretty good. It just hasn't grown anymore, but these two look good. So it looks like what happens is these little pink flowers bloom and then the petals fall off and then it turns to this. So yeah, I have to water the strawberries. And then I'm gonna go up front and water the plants I have up front. Dre and the girls got me a couple plants for Mother's Day. The girls got me, what did they get me? Petunias. Some pretty lilac and dark purple petunias. And then Dre got me a big flower pot. I forgot what they're called. We'll go see what they're called. But y'all, I am not the expert at plants. Like, I want to be, but like my petunias are kind of withering up, and I think it's because I had them hanging and they weren't getting any sun. But now I put them on the steps so that they can get sun, and they're still kind of withering. So I'll show you guys. Let me go show you guys. Here are the flowers that I received for Mother's Day from the girls and from Dre. So these are 2 petunia plants, so pretty, but like as you can see, some of them are dying. However, now that I look at them, why is it like the colors are changing? So these were like darker purple. Can you see that kind of? And now the ones that are blooming look like they're pink. I don't know, so weird. But as you can see, sorry, I'm eating a piece of candy. I have a lot of them that kind of like withered, but it looks like it may be coming back to life. And the green looks good. So we have this color here, and then we have this pretty kind of lilac color. I feel like on the camera it's showing like more pink, but it's lilac. And so we put them on the stairs so that they can get 6 hours of sunlight. Before, they were up there hanging on those hooks, which looks pretty, but I just have to remember to bring them down every day. And it's just like, oh, got time. I guess I'll make time. And then I have this here. These are, I think, angelonias. Is that how you say them? I think so. A pretty pink color. And this is my big pot. I love this. I've been wanting a big pot of either like a leafy plant or flowers, and Dre got it for me, and I didn't even really mention it, and so that was so sweet of him. So I've been watering these every day. I looked it up and they said petunias should be watered like maybe once or twice a day. You don't want the soil to get too dry. So yeah. All right, let me go ahead and water these. While I'm out here, I figure I'd just sit down and just talk to you guys a little bit about what's going on in the underwriting world and at work specifically as it pertains to me going on maternity leave. So I don't know if I've updated you guys. Probably not, because I haven't dropped a video in a couple of weeks. But as most of you know who are returning, and if you're new, I am pregnant. I am with child. This is my 4th child. And I have a due date of August 9th. Okay. Today is May 23rd. I have a due date of August 9th. So I spoke with my doctor probably a few weeks ago, and I asked her, you know, since my last 2 pregnancies, they induced me at 37 weeks because of the higher blood pressure. Do you foresee that happening this pregnancy? My blood pressures have been slightly elevated, but nothing too alarming or concerning. However, because of my previous history, my doctor and the slightly higher blood pressures right now, she did tell me to plan to be induced at about 38 weeks. So that would put me at July 26th as my actual due date now, because they'll be inducing me. I'll be having the baby a little bit earlier. So that's like 2 months away almost. And prior to, you remember I told you guys that when I broke the news to my supervisor, you know, she spoke to chief underwriting officer, and they were planning to have a contract underwriter or a temp underwriter come in while I am on maternity leave. I'm taking maternity leave for 12 weeks. So they were planning to hire someone about a month out before I'm supposed to be on leave. So that's what I have been under the impression about all this time. I recently helped my supervisor create a transaction of authority list for our operations team on things that they can kind of take over from our team as far as processing, like what they can process versus what needs to be approved, things of that nature, with renewals, new business, and endorsements. So we updated that list to go out to them, but I was not fully aware that a part of that, yes, was to take the load off of our team, because you guys know it's only 3 people on our team, and we handle 5 lines of business combined. When I say combined, meaning all 3 of us, but the senior underwriter, he handles management, liability, and cyber, and then I handle general liability, workers' comp, and excess, and then my supervisor, she handles the larger and hospital policies. So there's 3 people on our team. It went from a team of 7 before I got here to a team of 3. And so now with this new system, you guys already know the spiel. With this new system, rating system, their thought process is that when everything works correctly, we would only need 3 anyway. So we just basically need to toughen it out, do what we have to do. So anyway, yesterday at our underwriting meeting, our team meeting that we have every week, the business development officer, he typically, for workers' comp, he typically is in all of our meetings just because he wants to be close to the team, so that we can work together collectively and get done the things that need to be done with workers' comp. So we were talking a little bit about some of the bigger policies that may be coming up for renewal while I'm gone, and kind of who's going to take over that. And I think it prompted the business development officer to ask, so yeah, we're hiring someone to come in while Mally's gone, right? And my supervisor was like, no, I don't think so, which was a shock to me because that's what was told before, but at the same time, that's what was told to her. So she basically was like, you know, no, they're not trying to. We're trying to delegate everything that we can as far as processing things to the operations team, and then, you know, the senior underwriter who was handling my lines of business before I came in, basically between him and my supervisor, they will take care of everything else. So that's new business, requests, things of that nature, which which for me is like, okay, great, because I know they won't let things fall behind, and they'll know what to do, and they were here before me. They've been here for years. They got it. Okay, I know that they got it. And it prompted her to ask me about the experience with last maternity leave. You guys who have been here for a while, you guys know I went on maternity leave in the beginning of 2020. And when I came back from maternity leave, I came back into a whirlwind of chaos. Like, I mean, you guys know, I think it was like 174 tasks that were not done, dating all the way back to March. When I came back from maternity leave, it took me almost a year to fully catch everything up, because not only did I have to do all of that, I had to continue on with the things that were coming in. And then when I did come back, I want to say not even 2 or 3 days later, they let go, or they terminated the contract underwriter that was there. So I literally had to clean it up by myself until maybe a few months in. And then I started getting questioning about, you know, from the chief underwriting officer, like, why is it so backed up? And then at that point, that's when I started really getting help from my other 2 team members. And at some point got caught up. But you guys know the spiel. I don't have to go back through that again. It was just a mess when I got back from maternity leave. And to prevent that from happening again, they're trying to have an action or a game plan. And so, like I said, with my supervisor and with the senior underwriter taking over the things that the operations team cannot do, I know that I will come back to a very good place. So it's just, and on top of that, I'm kind of happy that I don't have to train someone. I do not like training people. Well, let me not say that. I do like training people. I do like training people that will take the information that I give them, use it as a resource, and actually do what I'm training them to do. Because I have not had a good experience with that within this past year. Someone not even on my team, just someone on the operations team that literally I have to tell 2 or 3 times how to do something, finding mistakes weekly. And it's like, I give you all this information, I give you where to locate it, and you just don't go and look at the information. And so mistakes are made. I have to go back and fix the mistakes. So I think it's just because I've been having a not so great experience with, it's just one particular person with training them, because they're just not taking the information or utilizing it. It's frustrating. It's like, why waste this time? It's like, I don't have time to train anyway, but I stop and I do it out of my day. It takes an hour or two trying to show someone how to do a screen and all of that. So yeah, that's just kind of where it stands. So there's not going to be a hired temp to take over my lines of business. My supervisor and the senior underwriter will be doing it, and operations will be processing the things that they can process. And like I said, that makes me more comfortable. I know I will come back to a decent experience. You know, if we were to hire someone in, I only have a month to train them. And it took me almost a year to really grasp everything, you know what I mean? So, and then will that temp even really be all in it, knowing that they're leaving in 3 months? You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, that's just where it is right now. Work is still kind of a little bit overwhelming, but like I said, I'm at a place where I'm not as swamped and backed up as I was before. I'm doing my to-do list, getting my game plan ready, and I truly, truly plan to really rest this maternity leave. You guys know last maternity leave, I was still resting, but I was still answering phone calls, you know, for at the time the contract underwriter. And, you know, I had no problem doing that because at the end of the day, I knew I had to come back and fix what was messed up. So if she had questions, I would have rather her called and asked how to do something. But I know at least at this time, I will really be able to rest, like really be able to rest. I won't be receiving phone calls and things of that nature. I will still go on and clear out my inbox weekly like I did last time, because I do not want to come back to no 200-300 emails I have to go through when I get back. I'm gonna still do that weekly like I did when I was on maternity leave, but I'm going to rest this maternity leave. Like having 3 kids right now is crazy, but having 4, I mean, ain't nothing but the grace of God gonna be able to help me. Because as of right now, I still do plan to have my career and to still work and things of that nature. So that's the update on that. I do plan on vlogging my labor and delivery experience. I did that with Poem, and I will link the video down below in the description box of her labor and delivery video. This was an old YouTube channel that Dre and I had a few years ago, that we were trying to, it changed from like a makeup channel, my personal makeup channel, to when we got together like a family channel. So it's all over the place. That channel is laying dormant. Nothing extravagant happening on that channel, but her Poems labor and delivery video is on there. So if you're interested in seeing that, I will link that down below in the description box. But I do plan on vlogging this one as well. We did vlog Palaces and Posey. We just never edited it. Dre has all that footage, so we will, so that they can have their own personal videos like Poem does for when they get older. Those two we may not make public because they're so old, but for them to have. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. So it is, let's see what time it is. Okay, it's 12:31 now. I'm gonna go up and check and see if they are still awake and if they're hungry, so I can make some lunch for them, because I got about 30-35 minutes before I head back to work. I left like at 12:02 to start lunch. Get me something to eat really quick. Recital's over. You know, Thursdays we usually go to dance. Mom has had a recital, so no dance today. Dre gets off, I think, at like maybe 2 or 3 or 4, one of them, I'm not sure. And I'm gonna cook tonight, so yeah, I'm going to get some work done after I go back to work. Actually, guys, I got through the first 3 parts. So I did, like I mentioned, part of the manual forms. I did my Wisconsin renewal. I did the renewals that I needed to do up until 30 days out, which would put me at June 23rd. And so now the rest of my day, I'm going to do emails and tasks, okay? Tomorrow, Friday, we have a half day, and tomorrow I have a special project that I need to do. I need to go through the July renewals and categorize and set up for operations on what they can issue and what needs to be reviewed. That's what I'm going to probably do all day tomorrow, because we have a half day tomorrow and then we have a holiday Monday. So since it's a half day, I'm only working till noon. So I'll probably just strictly do the July renewal spreadsheets to get them prepared to be issued. And if I don't touch the manual forms again today, which I probably won't, I'll finish those tomorrow too. Easy going. Thank God the kids are acting like they got a little bit of sense today. A little bit. I mean, you can only expect so much from what? A 2-year-old, a 1-year-old, and a 6-year-old, you know. But I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I try not to stress. And yeah, thank you guys for sticking it out with me, because I know, guys, I just really have not. I like vlogging. It's just, it takes time. And then with these kids running around and, you know, now Dre working more. He's supposed to be working part-time, but they're trying to get him full-time. Yeah, anywhere Dre goes, he does his absolute best. I mean, they always try to promote and all this type of stuff, but he's literally like, no, I'm just here part-time. Because you guys know he's an audio engineer and he has a project he's working on right now. So God has been blessing us with the resources that we need right now in this moment in time. So I'm thankful for that. Y'all, we're looking for a P name, because we can't name this baby nothing else. If all our girls have names that start with P, this baby gonna feel left out if we name her something that does not start with a P. But we're having a hard time coming up. We have a few ideas, but I don't think we're sold on them. So if you have a P name suggestion for a girl, put it in the comments below. Give me your suggestions, okay? Let me know what you think. Now, I'm not doing a baby shower because this is the 4th kid, but I do want some diapers. You know what I mean? Like, diapers would be the only thing that I would probably ask for, because we still have like furniture, crib. Dre just bought a new bassinet, which I'm gonna show y'all. It's so nice. He just bought a new bassinet yesterday off a lady he met at work, and it's very nice. And he only paid $80 for it, and it's really nice. We needed a new bassinet because the last one we had, Palace was in it, Posey was in it, and it's just kind of flimsy now. It still works, like as far as the sound, the vibration, all of that, but it's just flimsy. So we have a new of that. And so really we would just need diapers, really. And of course, like onesies, things like that. Like when you have your 4th kid, you know not to get all that stuff you did with the first kid. So Dre's like, you know, you don't have to have a baby shower, but at least have something with diapers. So I'm thinking maybe like a diaper brunch or something. Just something like, if people want to give, they can, you know. Uh-oh, someone hear me? Yes. Yes. Come here. Palace, so they're not asleep. I'm gonna go in. But yeah, so let me go in. What's wrong? You want animal crackers? Are you hungry? Okay, let me go make y'all lunch. Let me get you some animal crackers first.
I was crying upstairs.
Why were you crying upstairs?
You just leave me, but I just crying.
You was crying because I left you? I didn't leave you. You up there with Poem and Palace and Posey. Well, you are Palace, but you're up there with Poem and Posey. Mommy never leave you. I'm always close. I have to water the plants. Okay, let's go get y'all some lunch. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in a bit. Hey guys, so I actually have a underwriting department meeting at 2 o'clock, which is in 1 minute. And I'm glad I came up here 10 minutes ago because I had a reminder on my screen and I forgot. I remember I looked during the beginning of the week and I did have one, but I totally forgot it was today. So I got my little scarf on to push my head down a little bit because this meeting is for the whole underwriting department, which they have, I believe, maybe once a month. And so I have to be on camera. So Poom is on kid duty. I asked her to try and keep the kids out. Posey is eating lunch right now because she woke up a little late. She's the only one that has to eat lunch. So I'm gonna probably have to check out of the meeting or just go blank on the screen for a second so I can go run and get her. And yeah, so it's at 2 o'clock. It usually lasts about 30 minutes to an hour. So that's probably going to end my day. I have a lot more to do. So I may work a little bit over, not sure. But yeah, let me log on to this meeting because it's like 2 o'clock now. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here during my meeting. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, continuing to come back, subscribing. If you made it to the end, shout out to you because I know this is a little bit of a longer vlog. So I will see you guys in the next video.